All right, guys, so today I'm out here in Aiken, South Carolina at Boyd Pond Disc Golf Course. I'm out here really just getting a casual round in, but while I'm doing that, testing out a lot of new discs, including some new putters for me. I'll explain all that as we go throughout the video. But yeah, just wanted to bring you along and show you the course on this beautiful day. So let's get right to it. So hole one, 245 feet. Up and to the left, a little bit uphill, throwing a couple warm-ups here, and then I'll tell you what I actually throw after that. Oh. And that's why we throw warm-ups. That's much better. All right, let's go buzz here. Try to punch it up there, let it hyzer in. That should be great. Get over there. Yeah, should be putting. New disc to the bag. Going Glow Hex here. A little more stable than that buzz. Oh, that should be good too. Yeah. All right, let's get to it. All right, got caught up in the roots here, about 25 feet. Try out these new putters. I'll explain more about that in just a second. There we go. Good way to start. So if you followed this channel at all, then you know that I loved the Discraft Roach and still do as a putter. However, the ones I've been using for like, I don't know, almost 5 years, finally got dinged up to the point where I was just like, I can't really use these anymore. And so I recently have been trying out the new, well, I shouldn't say it's new to me, but it's the Yikun Yi, I think is how you say it, or EYI in English. But they are very similar feel, very similar look to the Roach. Look maybe slightly shallower. Really nice feel in the hand. I really like the plastic as well. This is their Tiger Line plastic, which is just their baseline. So I'm giving them a shot. They're a little bit quicker out of the hand, but just wanted to try out some new putters while I had the opportunity. My newer Roaches that I've been putting in the bag are a lot more stable just because I had the other ones for 5 years. So this is just simply testing these out. But again, the Yikun Yi, good feeling putter. We'll see how they do today. All right, hole 2 is 244 feet. Basket goes slightly to the right. There's kind of two fairways, but it really plays as a turnover shot. I'm going to go with a Kang here. Oh, that should be really good. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Holy cow. Let's go with the Tomb here. Too much. Got to go sidearm here. Gonna go Scepter. I'm gonna try that left fairway. Oh, or not. Definitely got to get warmed up here. All right, doing a super wide zoom out here, just so you can get the basket and me throwing it. So it might look a little funky. So I apologize for that. Oh, that's gonna be an easy tap in par. All right, on to hole 3. Basket is straight ahead. It does drop off behind it. I like to kind of go with the hyzer forehand just to have a little more speed control, have it crash in and not go too far. Got a few ones I want to try out here. I'm going to go Troja over to the left, just have it spike in. This one is 182 feet, by the way. Not a great shot, but that still should be putting right there. All right, new disc to the bag. This is a Birdie Color Glow, what is it, Ultra. Never thrown one of these, but I've heard good things. Let's see what it does. Oh, it's way more stable than I thought. Not a good shot, but I like the way that flew. Got to try the up the middle route. Gonna go Tomb. Try to crest it over that hill. That's way too far. That's why I don't like that play. If I seem a little bit off on my throws, that's because I have not played in about 3 weeks. I had a little setback with my hip. So I've been rehabbing that and trying to get back on track, and thankfully it feels pretty good. But with that said, I can tell my timing is a little bit off. So get my excuses out of the way. So no more complaining. Hole 4, par 3, 222 feet, straight ahead, but it is uphill. Has this little gully right in front of it that catches a lot of discs. I like to go with the mid-range just because you don't have a lot of trouble worrying behind the basket. So I'm going to try to go buzz straight at it. Do not miss left here. Oh, that should be great. It'll be right in front of it. Yep. Give the hex a try again. Really like the way this flew on hole 1. Again, probably going to be a little more stable than that buzz. That is flying great. Oh, it's right under it. All right, so you can tell the buzz came up a little short. Hex is right up there beside it. Gotta go nice and easy with these new putters. There we go. Another bird. Also threw a tomb over here. Got up here pretty good. There we go. All right, on to the first par 4 of the round, which is kind of a tweener. It's 390 feet. Kind of like an S-curve type shot. I'm going to go with the Aztec and just try to get in position. Hopefully get a long putt at it. But overall, just trying to make sure I don't screw this one up too much. That turns, that should be awesome. Oh, almost perfect. Almost. We're going to go FD. If it turns, turn. Ah. All right, let's go Faro just to see here. Oh, that's turned too much. Definitely has the distance, but way too turned. Still got a little distance to the basket here. Not the worst place to be, but definitely not the best either. I'm going to try to go sidearm turnover here. That should be good if it holds. I'm going to hope that that's good. All right, not a bad upshot. The basket was a little farther away than I thought, but overall, still pretty good. Got this left for birdie, about 20 feet here. Oh, wasn't pretty, but it got in there. I'll take it. Hole 6 is a par 3. It says it's in the B position, which is 382. I think it plays way shorter than that. It is downhill, but I still think it's shorter than that. I'm going to try to go tomb and just coast one down the hill here. Oh, too stable? There is no way that is 382 because that is pin high and I hyzered out early and I don't throw that hard, so no way. That looks really good. That's right by it. Another tomb. Barely hung on to the side of the hill here, which is very fortunate. A little flip. Got about 25 here. Awkward footing. Oh man, that did not come out clean, but I'm so glad that went in. Here's the other one here. That one ended up being a really good drive. So thankful to get a birdie on that one. All right, hole 7, you can see it right there. This is in the A placement, which is 273. You do have that little retention area over to the left. So I'm going to go with the tomb here. Just try to coast one straight at it. Oh, that got killed. But it got a really good slide. But man, that thing just dropped big time. Let's go with my more stable tomb here. That one's going to be really good. Oh yeah, it's going to be right under it. This is going to be too much disc for this, but I'm going to try the hex here. A little too stable at the end. I stayed out of the pond though. So came up pin high, had a nice glide off the ground there. About 20, maybe 22 feet here. Bang. Another bird, man. Haven't actually been keeping score, but definitely got a lot of birdies on the front nine so far, so hopefully I can keep that up. All right, hole 8, 255 feet straight ahead. You want to kind of get past that tree in the middle, pretty much golden after that. I'm going to try to go with a hex here just because I have a little more wind. See what this one will do. Oh, get left, get left, get left. Oh, not good, y'all. Not good. Maybe I should have gone with the Archive just because this will handle the wind a little more. Oh my gosh, y'all. My timing is so off right now. So after yanking my hex over into the woods, I've got a pretty good amount of distance left for my upshot here. And that will be right by it. All right, tapped in for par. I was playing some longer shots there for my other putts. All right, hole 9, 279 feet. The basket is tucked behind the grouping of trees over here. I like to go with the driver just to make sure I have something that finishes left, so I'm going to go with the PD. That should be great. Go in the basket. Ooh, I think it hit right underneath it. Let's go with the Dynasty. I think this, if I throw it with enough hyzer, we'll get enough fade going into the basket. It flipped up too much. Still going to fade, but a little too far. Yep. All right, now we're going to try something crazy. We're going to go conquer, try to spike one in here. Nothing like throwing a 12 speed. Skip in. Oh, PD got me very close. Like I said, I don't know if it hit the bottom of the basket, but it definitely looked like it did from the tee, but who knows. It didn't go in the basket, and it got me a birdie. That's all that matters. All right, really good front 9. Moving on to the back 9, hole 10. I think this is 258. Plays uphill. No, it's not. It is 282. Just straight ahead. A little bit of a mound play towards the basket. Going buzz here. If it flips, it's great. If it flips, it's great. Hold. That should be very close. You know what? I'm going to try the Midnight Prowl 2. I haven't been throwing this disc a lot. It's in my bag, but it's kind of getting too flippy. But I want to see what it does when I'm throwing a little uphill. Yeah, see how it flips? It's got a great flight to it, but when I throw it more level, it definitely flips a little more. Last one, let's go hex. I'm going to try to give it a slight little flex line here. Man, I like that disc. Threw it more flat than with some turn, but you could see it still wanted to kind of flatten out and just ride straight. Really nice disc. All these shots ended up really good. The buzz went right by it. Midnight Prowl's over here and hex is right here, even closer maybe. No, the buzz is a little bit closer. So really like this hole. This is one I typically get. It's one you definitely, if you were playing a tournament, you would want to get. So I like that I can throw all 3 of those discs and still get up here close to the basket. On to another par 4. This one is 533 feet. Plays a little bit uphill the whole way, but really just follow the power lines all the way down. Basket is down that way. I'm going to go with the Boss here, and I'm going to try to put some flex on this one, and it should just slowly pan out and hopefully get me some fade coming back. Just like that. Get off of that. You've got to be kidding me. I don't know whether to be upset or be impressed that I hit it. Gotta go Faro. Try to do the same thing, maybe not as much flex on this one. A little headwind. Kind of gave up on that one at the end of my pull through just because I felt that wind. All right, we're gonna go with the new Boss to my bag. Nice pop top. This is my Alabama one here. I have no idea. Sometimes these lightweight ones, y'all, are more stable. So let's see what this one does. Oh, look at how stable that is. Holy cow. I threw that with some turn and it still came out. So hitting that pole, this big guy right here, still got some work to do here. Wind is down, so I'm going to try to go with the little tomb shot, kind of hyzer it in here. Does it have the juice? We're gonna find out. I'm gonna try to go with this Ultra and see what it does on a backhand. I haven't thrown it on backhand yet. Oh, not quite as overstable as I was expecting, but that is parked. So good thing it's not as stable as I thought. Should be an easy bird. Got some work left to do. Let's see what these putters can do. About 27 feet or so to get super specific. Bang. I'll go ahead and tap in with the Ultra as well. Woo. Really like these putters so far. I'm not sure if I like them better than the Roach, but we're going to keep testing them. Feel really good though. On to hole 12, which is in the par 4 position, which is down and up on the hill on the left. It is 451. It's a good hole if you're a pro and you have 450 feet of hyzer power, which I do not. So we do have a headwind as well. I'm just going to try to get something out there, maybe get it close. I've had eagle putts on this one before, but not very often. So just don't want to end up left. That is a really good drive. Yeah, it's gonna be a long kind of throw in type attempt. I don't think I got too close. Let's go with another Boss. This one's more stable. I'm gonna put a little more turn on this one. Oh, and I didn't. Got a good rip, but way too early. That is what you want to avoid. Let's go Alabama Boss here. Very stable. I'm gonna start this one out way out here. Put some turn on it. Dude, that thing is so stable. Holy cow. I'm not gonna throw this one in the woods. Going Conqueror, I want you to see what this thing does. This is very overstable. If you're not familiar, the Conqueror is Infinite's mold now. That used to be the old Innova PD2. So very overstable. All right. In fact, let's line up out here. Yeah, you can see that stability. Didn't throw it as hard as I wanted to, but you can tell it's got some hookup at the end. All right, so my microphone officially broke, so I won't be talking near as much. So for those of you that might think I talk too much in these, you're welcome. But got a really good drive, pin high. Got an eagle putt here, so see what we can make. Oh. All right, didn't get the eagle, but got the easy bird. Hole 13, 280 feet, straight ahead. I'm gonna go with the Buzz. Didn't quite get the fade. Let's go with the New Tomb. Ooh, little root kick all the way over to it. Let's go with the Hex. It drops. Ooh, very close. Hole 14 is in the B position, which is up the fairway and a hard cut to the right. Plays uphill. What did I say, 275? So I'm gonna try to go Conqueror on the outside gap and push it in over to that gap. Oh my goodness, that could be, I don't think I could have thrown that better. All right, let's go with the Wraith here too. A little too straight. Could not have asked for a better drive here. That played exactly as I wanted it to. Let the overstability take it over. Must have hit something because it's got a nice little chunk out of it now. Hole 15 is a par 3, downhill 302 feet, straight ahead, but you do have some trees to contend with. I'm just gonna try to coast a tune down there. Just hopefully poke it through those trees and get close to the basket. Or I can just square up that tree. Let's try a few sidearms. Not good. Easy par. All right, hole 16, one of the shortest holes out here, 200 feet straight ahead, but you do have danger right behind the basket. That's out of bounds. So I'm gonna try to go speed control here with the zone. Should be about right. All right, let's give the Ultra a try. Hole 17, 210 feet up on the hill. Just want to have something that hyzers and doesn't hit and roll down the hill. So I'm going to go hex here. Looks like it sat. All right, let's give the buzz a try. Last but not least, the archive. Way more stable. All right, walking up here to my drive with the hex. Hit the wall and scooted right over here. Got me about, I don't know, 8 feet. Definitely one you want to get here. On to the final hole, hole 18. There's a few different placements on this one. I think it says it plays 361, which is a really difficult one to get to. It's way over to the left. You really have to have something that gets to that tree line and starts cutting pretty much immediately. I'm gonna try the Dynasty and hopefully just get something that glides but still pushes forward and over, and hopefully just get a putt. Hit the tree but push through. Not gonna have a putt though. All right, we're gonna try something here. We're gonna try to go to the left of the orange tree in the middle. Have something maybe turn just a bit and then come back at the end. That's it. I hit some tree, but man, I couldn't have thrown that much better. All right, well, that's going to wrap it up out here at Boyd Pond. Had a great day today. I don't know exactly what my final round score was, but I felt like I got a lot of birdies. Early on, my timing felt a little off, but I would say after like hole 3 or 4, it started to come around a little bit. But yeah, great day. Got to test out some new disc. I would definitely say out of the ones I tested that were new to me, the Hex, pretty good chance it's going to go in the bag. I really like the way it flies. It's a great compliment to my buzzes. It seems to go a little bit farther, maybe just being a little bit faster. The Ultra is one I want to continue to work with. I really like the way it feels. I couldn't really get a good vibe of how it actually flew because there was so much elevation from how I was throwing it. So I just need to get out maybe at the church course and throw that one a little bit more. Let's see, one of the bosses that I had, you saw the Alabama boss. That thing is crazy overstable. Don't know if I'll have that in the bag moving forward. And then the last ones that I would talk about would be my new putting putters, which are the Yikun Yees. Really good feeling putter. Overall, I felt really good with them. I just need to keep working with them. Very similar feel to the Roach. Good amount of glide. And I really like the plastic. So, it's one of those things when you switch putters, it's not just a change in the feel in your hand. It's also something that you have to really change the way you think about using these putters because you're evaluating the release, you're evaluating so many things. And sometimes it's just as simple as focusing on putting. And that's what I need to do. Really, overall, felt like they flew pretty good for me. So great day today. So love this course. I feel like it plays to my strengths. So I'm just going to keep getting out here and keep working on my game and keep trying out some of these new discs. So I'll let you know, continue to let you know some new molds that I'm trying out. But guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Be sure to stay tuned for future ones, and I'll catch you in the next one.